Hey there, people of the internet world, it's Kibatu, and welcome back to Let's Play Valkyrie Profile. Now, you may be wondering, what is it that we're going to do today, if the title may not say otherwise. I may make it as a mystery or something, but we'll see what happens when I do that. But today is a chance to see what would happen if we end things differently. As I said before, there are three different endings, C, B, and A. C being the worst and A being the best. Now, for this episode, I just want to show real quickly how to get the C ending, which is the worst one. All you really have to do is just defy Odin. Don't send any Harrier, just skip straight to the chapters, and that's it. The main thing about it, though, is that it's your evaluation. If you get your evaluation to 0, you get a visit from Freya, then you have to go to 0 again, and that'll trigger the C ending. But there are a couple of things that we can show off while we're doing that. So let's go ahead and see what would happen if we started disobeying and Freya finds out.
I am bitterly disappointed with you.
Well, I didn't think I was doing that well anyway. So I'm about a few chapters in, and I just skipped through a couple of things. After 2 chapters, I sent 2 people, and wow, I'm still getting items. Why? That's so weird, but
Lenneth, about your performance. You must do better. The Lord Odin's wrath is a terrible thing to behold.
Well, that's more like it. That's more of like what I should expect from defying a freaking god of gods. Like the highest ranking god ever. And yet Odin is still... What? Odin's still, like, happy, pleased with what I'm doing? That's so stupid! What the hell?
We must perform a ceremony. We need a...
So doing this for a couple of chapters, your evaluation will go down to to the nitty-bitty, like really, really low. And when you get it down low the first time around, either to 15 or to 0, you just need to step by and visit someplace. Like, let's say Camille Village. Hey, you guys look alright, like nothing happened here. Yay, you look so nice. It's the first time we've seen this in a long time that hasn't been destroyed by Medusa or some shit, or somebody. But after visiting a place and coming back...
What is the meaning of this? Lenneth, if you intend to defy the wishes of Odin, then are you prepared for his wrath? I will not say it again. Your duty is to find souls suitable to fight in Valhalla as warriors. Do not waste the time remaining to you.
And Freya just kinda put us in our place. And I'll say this, if you were at 0, she would come by and give you 1 evaluation point. So you have 1 more chance. That's it. No more screwing around. But we're gonna screw around anyway. Now, one more thing that I actually didn't show was from Chapter 7 to Chapter 8's actual sacred phase, where Odin is still freaking... Oh my god, it's so stupid. But, this is what would happen if you actually did it regularly.
The time has come for us to attack Jotunheim itself. We need at least 1 warrior who can cause great damage. We need someone who can issue battle commands. Send us a courageous warrior who can lead. Cowards are useless to us. Only the bravest may fight for Odin. Very well, good fortune. I know that you can do it.
Yeah, I know I can do it too, but I'm not going to anyway. So that was the actual phase from Chapter 7 to Chapter 8. Now, I am in Chapter 8, and I skipped a lot of chapters, so your evaluation, yeah, skipping so much scenes or whatever, your evaluation goes down to 0. And when it goes down to 0 a second time, you just have to go and visit someplace and come back out. I figured why not visit here, though. Just to visit this place and just see what it's like and enjoy the view while it's still here. It's the only other time that we'll ever get to be here regularly. So I figured this is a good place to stop by and just say, farewell world, I hardly knew ye. I hardly knew ye. Ah, so peaceful. Alright, well, time to face the music then. Freya will be waiting for us, I'm sure. Well, time to see what happens. Hi, Freya. You're not angry that I defied Odin in every sense of the word, right?
It is unfortunate, Lenneth, but something has gone wrong inside you, and we have no time to repair a faulty machine. The least I can do is put you into divine sleep by my own hand.
I really don't want to be put in divine sleep. So, I'm gonna have to fight you. You can't be that tough, right?
Can you withstand this?
Yeah, she's that tough. Oh, bother. Okay, well, you know what? I don't want to accept it this way. I really, really don't. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get ready for this fight. I'm gonna get ready for this fight so hard. So, give me a second. So, after going through the entire game again, and somehow getting evaluation value dropped to 0 once again, well, not yet, but we'll do that after I get through this boss fight. But my main idea for this is that there's only one character that is important here, and that's Loffer. Loffer is going to be the most important character in this fight alone. So, for this little save file, he's going to be the main damager because he, along with some other equipment, has the only item that can actually hurt Freya at this point, which is the Great Spirit Dinosaur. In the meantime, though, I'm here showing off a little bit of what everyone's equipment is. But yes, the Great Spirit Dinosaur, it is 3,000 attack, and it is the only thing that you can have that can actually harm Freya. I'm not kidding with this. So, you need the Great Spirit Dinosaur at this point. If you don't have it, then you can't win. I'll just flat out say that now. You can't win. In the meantime, though, I have Nanami here to replace Arngrim because I really want two magic users, both with Might Reinforce and Sap Guard, just so that they can actually help, you know, help Loffer here do some more damage. So this is my setup here. And this is all I got. So, yeah, we're gonna have some fun. Let's go say hi to Freya again.
It is unfortunate, Lenneth, but something has gone wrong inside you, and we have no time to repair a faulty machine. The least I can do is put you into divine sleep by my own hand.
Well, I'm not just some machine. I am the freaking goddess of, what am I? I'm a goddess. I'm a goddess. Yes, that's it. I'm just a goddess. That's all I am. So, yeah, I'm a goddess. There you go. Fun. Alright, so what you're seeing here at this point is a pretty abridged version of the fight. Our fight here with Freya, it is no doubt one of the most hardest fights in the game because you are not supposed to win this fight. You are not supposed to win. This is the C ending, meaning you cannot do anything about this. So, the way to win at this fight is to A, have two magicians with Might Reinforce and Sap Guard, so that one magician can do the other spell if they can't do that spell. After setting up here, and after making sure everyone is set up good to go, you can actually go ahead and start attacking. my other idea here, I thought this would actually be a good idea with this, is that I use a Might Potion on Lawford to raise his attack that much more, and then once the turn is ended, I use Charge Break on the one Magician that casts Might Reinforce. Cause Sap Guard only takes one charge turn, and they'll have their turn back on the very next turn. But the one that casts Might Reinforce will have about, say, 4, maybe 3 or 4, one or the other. But with that said then, the other thing is that this takes a lot of setup and a lot of patience. A lot of patience. Because you have to find some way to get Lawford to get all his hits in with one way. But if you really want to just try and speed this up as fast as you can, the one thing I can tell you is that you need to keep having people help get Lawford's special attack in. Because if he doesn't get his special attack in, he is useless. And not only that, even with all this buff, we're only doing about 2,000 damage. As far as I remember, I think Freya has about 130,000 HP. So yeah, she's kind of not all that great. But as you see here, with Lawford's attack here, he's still only doing about 3,000 hits each. And so with every spell that he casts, or every special he uses, it only does about 30,000 or so. And that's after actually trying to set it up properly. So that's a bit of a tough one. But the one thing I can tell you is that if Freya actually does somehow get her special attack in, you can't survive it. You just absolutely cannot survive it. I've shown how much Freya did with her special when we used her as a party member, but she does around the hundreds of thousands of damage if she gets her attack off. Now I'm mentioning this as well though, because occasionally you are able to actually block some of Freya's attacks. It's very rare, but it actually can happen. And her third attack, I will say, is the only thing that for her arsenal that can actually, do some damage. So yeah, it's not terrible, but eh. One more thing I want to mention though is that I highly request getting the Elven Bow as well, just to let Lenneth help get the fire gems and reduce the charge turns. So with that said, it takes a lot of time and a lot of patience. And on top of that, it also takes a heck of a lot of Union Plums, because everybody will be dying plenty of times. So my strategy, Lawford with a Great Dinosaur, Union Plums, Might Reinforce, Sap Guard, and a lot of freaking patience. If you're able to combine all of this, you can beat Freya. You can beat Freya in the sea ending. It is possible. However, this does not change anything. You still get the sea ending no matter what.
The primary ego, Lenneth, has been sealed off. The secondary ego, Hrist, has been placed in Valkyrie's astral body and is ready to be awakened.
I see. I suppose there was no choice.
I'm concerned about her past history with Brahms.
You're referring to Silmeria, eh? It may indeed prove troublesome, but now is not the time to worry about it.
Very well. I will begin the awakening ceremony.
I will flat out say that is the absolute worst ending ever in a game. You are practically disobeying Odin, and this happens. You just put to sleep, and then Hrist comes back with... Yeah. We all know Hrist. Hrist isn't very kind with her methods, so let's not have that happen. And instead, let's try for the other endings. So this is the C ending, the worst ending you can get. And it's relatively easy to get, actually. But what about the other two endings? Well, we're just going to have to wait and see what happens there, huh? So with that said, this is Gibatu. And until our next ending, goodbye to you. Laters!